Moroccan doughnut. What I like about this doughnut, the batter is very, very sticky. It sort of makes its own shape, which is quite interesting. So it's not your uniform round doughnut. Zeppole in Italian means fritter, and they eat it over there too. In Morocco, you will see these sfinges piled on a hook where street vendors sell them. So these sfinges, we eat them warm, we eat them with powdered sugar, or you can eat them with a honey syrup glaze, or you can add raspberry to it. I love sfinge, and I want to tell you it's very easy to make. After you make your dough, it is a process because you need it to rest for about 45 minutes, and then you divide your dough to about 5 centimeter balls, and you would place oil on top of them and let it rise for again another 10-15 minutes, and you will see how I'm going to make the donut, and you'll see how it's placed in the oil. Now you could fry them in an air fryer, so that's another possibility. If you have an air fryer, you can try that too. But I like to actually see it dipped in the oil. That's what I am used to. It's like when I read a book, I prefer to hold the book in my hand and read digital books. So come join me. We're going to put our dry ingredients first and then add 3 cups of sifted flour. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of yeast. Here I'm using instant yeast. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar. One teaspoon of salt. We're going to mix our dry ingredients. Now we're going to add 1.5 cups of water. You can also use milk if you'd like, but if you're making this non-dairy, I like to first mix 1 cup first. And so I put 1.5 cups of water. And in this cup where I put the water, crack the egg. So I put the egg in the same cup where the water was. Less dishes. Mix here. My 1 tablespoon of brandy. You can use brandy or vodka. I'm going to use now my hands that I've just washed. Mix. Now some people like to make it a little sweeter. They'll add 3 tablespoons of sugar instead of 2. But I found that if we are going to use powdered sugar on top, and if we're going to use jelly or honey syrup, there's no need to put too much sugar in the dough. So it's been about 45 minutes. Our dough looks like this. Now you see the bubbles, that's the air in the dough. And this is how we want it to look. That's why the sfinge is airy, because of these bubbles. Sort of like when you make a baguette, you don't mix it that well, you keep it a little bit sticky. So when you cut through your baguette, you see the little holes that the air makes inside the gluten. So same thing here. We're going to take our oil and place it in a pan. So it'll be ready to go into the fryer. Put the fryer on here. Place your schfinge on the pan. I'm not scaling this out, it's something approximate. Like I said, this is not uniform, it doesn't have to be perfect. You see how easy, because when we put the oil, easy it comes out. Just squeeze it out of your hands like this, make a little hole, and you collect it. So I've got 16 pieces. We put oil on top of the sfinges so that they won't dry out while our oil is getting hot. So we get a pan ready to put your sfinge when they're ready. We make a hole in the middle and we just drop it. Any shape you like, just drop it in the oil. And if you can see that, again, you take your dough, put a hole in the middle, You could keep it if you'd like without a hole in the middle. For those that you want to put jelly in it.
I don't know about you, but wipes is my best friend in the kitchen. It's a quick way to get moisture in your hand.
You are going to leave this at high because you put a new batch. In the meantime, you can prepare your syrups. 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water, and about 2 tablespoons of honey. You can cook that, bring it to a boil to use as your syrup. Or I have powdered sugar that I'm going to use for the top and the jelly. I'm going to get my raspberry ready. Okay, I have decorating bags, but I'm going to just show you using a ziplock bag to put some of your jam. What I do, I crisscross with a knife, and I make a hole in the jelly bag. I would squirt this inside. Look how beautiful the air fryer ones came out. Beautiful. I'm going to put powdered sugar on top of them. Look how beautiful they are. I'm going to make more with the jelly here. I'm going to make some more of those. Thank you for joining me. I had so much fun with you, and please make them, and if you have any comments, please write them at the bottom of the video. And don't forget to share these videos. See you later. Bye. And of course, with these Moroccan Sphinges, you can go without your teeth, and some would prefer